What's up, guys? It's Matt, and it's also
Toby!
there we go, guys. Welcome back to the Chasing the Dream podcast.
Sorry, my fault.
It's a little bit different pod today. Um, we're gaming while we're talking to you guys and updating you guys.
I figured it'd be better than just, talking.
So we'll be playing a shooter game while in a pod. So if you guys are just having headphones in and you're just listening to the podcast on Spotify, Apple, Google, Anchor, and you're not watching it on YouTube or Spotify, because I believe you can watch it on Spotify as well. You guys are going to be hearing a lot of gunfire, so just be prepared for a lot of that. So I advise to turn your headphones down or suck it up.
We're
and
trying
blow your
something
earbuds
out. We're trying something else out.
Yeah, we're trying to. When it's solo pods, I think me and Colby are going to be doing a lot of gameplay solo pods,
I
but
think it'd be cool.
I think it'd be cool. You guys can watch us play some games and whatever. Yeah, so let's get right into the pod. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. A lot of things have happened from that first episode of the season, of season 3, with Tyler, aka Hypno World. Shout out to him, by the way.
Sir.
Big shout out to him. Amazing dude.
Big shout out.
So since we were just talking about Tyler, let's tell him what happened to the podcast after that episode that we recorded with
We had a
Hypno
long
World. We
conversation,
had a
long couple of weeks.
very, very long conversation for about a few days to a week.
Open the door.
So if you guys don't know, Hypno World, aka Tyler, he is a artist slash producer slash writer, whatever you call him. He does his own thing. He also now runs his own record label for the most part. For all I've known, he's running this record label. So this record label is called ZOD, which stands for Slime or Die. And it has been full of an amazing people. We have met every single one of them.
A lot of great people. Yes.
There are a lot of good people, and I couldn't thank Tyler for a better opportunity. So after the pod, he called me and Colby, and he offered us a record label deal to put the podcast on. So me and Colby talked about it a little bit after he offered it. We didn't accept it right away, obviously. We were talking about it. A lot of things are going to be behind the scenes, obviously, which I can't talk about. Because I did ask if I could, talk about being on the label, and he said we can, but we can't talk about the other stuff. But anyway, so it is official. We are on a record label now. Slime or Die. Link will probably be in the description of the video, so you guys can go ahead and check it out on Facebook. It's got a lot of good artists on there. It's amazing. If you guys don't remember, Snowy, he was on one of the podcasts, I believe episode 13 of season.
I wasn't on that one.
It was part of season 2. It was episode 13 of just the podcast in general, of all the episodes we've done. But Snowy was on the podcast with Hypno, and he's part of that record label as well. So, yeah, so me and Colby are proud to announce that we are signing the podcast onto a label, and we'll have a lot more people for you guys to hear their stories, hear how they're chasing their dreams, and
a lot more chances to do things.
A lot more chances to do a lot more things, and chances to grow them, and chances to grow us as well. And we all saw it as we help them, they help us. And then from now on, we are all kind of just a big family at this point, as I like to put it.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Which is really good. I've never met the last good person that I met that was like a content creator was Austin Paradise, which again, shout out to
It's
Austin
been a while.
Paradise. He still tunes into he tunes into some of the streams. He always tunes into the videos, always comments on the videos. you know, big shout out to Austin Paradise for sure. I don't know if he listens to these podcasts or not, but
He probably does.
yeah, big shout out to him, to Austin Paradise, because he stuck through with everything that I've done. He's helped me out majorly, and there's no way for me to repay him. So I just try to shout him out as much as I can every time I talk about him.
Yeah, he did great. So
He did good, and he was the last person that was really, really good in my life for, for content creating wise. So, but me and Colby are proud that we're going to be part of this big community and this big family, and signing the podcast to a record label, and it's going to go hopefully
big
really
step
good.
for us.
We'll try. Me and him have also said that we're going to try to make it to some of their shows that they do, live shows. So if any of you are from our area, Maine or whatever, like, you guys can come.
We're trying to speak, man.
You can meet me, meet Colby, meet Hypno, meet Snowy. You know, obviously if we're not busy, because I'm probably gonna be doing a lot of filming for Tyler while he's performing. So.
Oh wait. Speaking of filming and photos, like all that shit. So my birthday is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be 21, and my girlfriend gave me a camera as a birthday gift.
Oh, nice.
So there's that. So I have a camera.
Start vlogging.
I'll be able to take photos now. No, not that type of.
Oh.
I don't think I can use that. I don't think I can use that for what I with that.
But it'd still be good. Still be cool. Be good.
Right. I'm gonna figure it out. I think I might be able to record on it. We can figure that out, but yeah, no. I'm gonna be the big old 21 this year.
Oh yeah. Nothing new. You just drink alcohol, kill your liver.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that, the first night I'm going to like a little dinner,
Mm.
and then the second night me and my mom are going to a bar and stuff like that and drinking.
Nice.
Yeah. But if you want to update them on more things first, you can.
Yeah, but yeah. So we'll end the talking about the label where we left it, because there's obviously more things that we can't talk about. But yeah. So yeah, me and Colby are proud that we're on the label and proud to be a part of this big community, and it's gonna be great. Next thing, some of you are probably from my YouTube channel, Golden Joe 3 Games, which if you're not, go subscribe and go check it out. Pretty amazing channel. Proud of that channel. There's a lot of things to talk about that channel. I don't know which one you want to talk about first. If you want to talk about what's behind me, or talk about one of the things that we just released.
Let's talk about what we released first.
So about 2-3 months ago, I believe, to open the year 2025 for Golden Joe 3, we released the third and final Raven film. Very, very proud of that film, and I'm very, very proud of that trilogy that we made.
Very excited to where it went too.
It was really good. I was really excited to. It was kind of, I wouldn't say emotional for me. I mean, it kind of is, kind of not type deal. You know, we did the Raven for for as long as I can remember.
4
I think
years.
it was like at least four years that we did the Raven, and we finally ended it on a kind of murder mystery final film.
Yeah.
Which I think came out really good. I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed editing it. I enjoyed filming it. We ended up.
I actually had a good time too.
I'm hoping that I introduced, you guys know Gabe, him into filming and content creating a lot, because he filmed the majority of those scenes for me, and shout out to Gabe.
Right, she did really great on it.
Yeah, shout out to Gabe.
He did amazing, honestly. He did a lot better than I expected.
But I hope it opens up a career path for him and he follows through, or
if he thinks about it, yeah.
He thinks about it and he follows through with it, which I hope he does. I feel like he would do really good at it, especially behind the camera work. He did pretty good. He wasn't shaky. He
100%.
was really still.
I'll give him it. I'll give him like a 9 or 8 out of 10.
I'm giving him a 9.5.
Actually, wait. Honestly,
I'm giving him a 9.5. And that's
I'll
just
give him
because
that
he's
too.
my friend. It's because he actually
'cause he
did
did
really
good.
good work. I mean, there were some scenes where, you know, finger would slip a few. But, you know, we did a
So
lot
we'd
of
have to
takes on some
restart.
films, but that's something obviously he wasn't used to because he never did it. When he started this, he never did any like filming like camera work. He never did any of that. I just asked him and he said he was happy to do it. Like Gabe is always really happy to like do videos or even a podcast episode. I mean, I'm still putting him as a co-host to the Chasing the Dream podcast. He's always going to be part of the Chasing the Dream family. So, which is another big update we got to talk about is Gabe. Gabe didn't leave the podcast. He is stepping away from it for a little bit because he's gonna focus on school, focus on what he needs to focus on in life, and I would rather him do that than having to worry about being like, oh, Gabe, we gotta film a podcast, and he has to go to school.
All this, all that, all this.
Yeah, so I
And
told him.
plus, I came back.
I told him to take his time because Colby came back, and when he is ready and he fully wants to come back, then it will be the three of us. But for now, he is just gonna be, you know, pop-in podcast host, and if he actually wants to do some interviews, he will be in some of them. But Gabe's not gone forever. He's just taking a break.
Which that's completely okay. Some people need a break.
And I understand, you know, it's a lot of things like this ain't for people, but Gabe, he's already
Plus,
told
he's
me
also at a younger age. So
he's also at a younger age.
He's trying to focus on some stuff.
You know, but he's
Trying to figure out what he needs to focus on the most.
He's still trying to find what he loves to do. But I hope, like I said, I hope I opened a career for him if he really wants to follow through with it. I really hope I, you know, opened his eye.
Helped him do something, yeah.
On a, like, you know, going down the film industry. So I hope that opened the door for him. So, but yeah, anyway. Yeah, so, yeah, Raven 3 came out.
Yeah, but yeah.
We'll talk a little bit about that, since it was the last film. Like I said, it was an emotional one for me, because I made this Raven for about 4 years, and it only started with one final clip, blew the hell up, and I made a film out of it, told a story. And basically, for those of you who've never heard about it, you definitely need to go watch it.
Go and give that a listen. Yeah, watch.
I'm gonna be putting at some point. I'm gonna be putting 1, 2, and 3 all into one film, like I did with 1 and 2, because I thought 2 was gonna be my final film, but it ended up being number 3.
No fucking way! I just got that on this game. Sorry.
Oh, you got the.
I got the window weapon for this map.
Oh, sweet.
First mystery box.
So yeah,
Oh yeah, continue.
So, but yeah, it was definitely an emotional ending film for me. I didn't cry like I thought I was going to, or, you know, I was upset because, you know, this was a film that I love to do because I was able to get together with, like, you know, with my dad, my friends, you know, them to help and support
Very big
do
thing.
this, like my dad acting in it. Like, I never thought he would do that. There is an interview that I did with Colby and my dad on YouTube on the Joker game that you guys should definitely go check out. I'm probably going to post that as a podcast episode eventually. Don't know yet. I haven't thought about that. I've thought about that a lot, but we'll figure that out. Oh wait, no, I haven't posted that interview yet. It's still hasn't been edited yet.
Do you have a secondary gun yet? But
No, I don't. Oh yes, I do. It's a pump shotgun.
oh, come here. Okay, here's that.
Oh yeah.
You know that. But no, I truly think that was a big piece of what was going on.
Oh yeah.
I just is your name Biggie Bag 030? I just noticed. Wild.
I better not die to these fucking. Yeah, I did. Cool.
Fuck. But continue.
But yeah, so a lot of work had to be put behind it. You guys don't know Austin. He played Rick in the film. He moved away, so he wasn't able to be part of the last and final film like I wanted him to be. So obviously, I'll start out with the beginning, where I was writing the script with Austin being involved in the film. Didn't think anything of him, moving. I know he mentioned it a few times. I didn't think he was gonna follow through with it. That was just because how I thought.
No, 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 no.
I was wrong. Um,
I didn't want that one. Whoops.
but I'm not upset with him for doing that. That was on him. He decided to, we talked, and obviously it's not a big deal. Upsetting a little bit, but I wasn't like mad at him or anything. It was his choice, and he just didn't. He just couldn't. He
Want to do
was
it
in a
anymore?
different state. That was on him, and I don't blame him.
Honestly.
Obviously, because of what he was going through when he was at his house, personal problems. Won't talk about it.
Personal issues, yep.
I'm doing this. Let me see how this goes. Anyways, so obviously, I had to redirect, and I had to write without him. And now, obviously, you can even ask Colby. I was pissed, stressed because I didn't know who was gonna play Rick, and it would be weird if someone different played Rick and it wasn't, Austin doing it, and it would have made no sense. So, obviously, me and Colby talked behind the scenes as well, and we decided to kill Rick off. And then I talked to Austin about that because I told Austin like I would find somebody else to play his character. He said it was fine. And then obviously, I'm sitting there talking and thinking about it, and it's like it wouldn't make sense to have somebody play a character that has been in 2 films, and it just would not make any sense in general. So I was like, might as well just kill him off, and this can be the final film, unfortunately. So I talked to Austin. He said he was okay with it, because obviously it's my decision, my film, do whatever I want. And he basically said he was happy to be a part of it, and he wishes, me well, channel well, all the fans that like the Raven well. So, everything ended off on a good note. We talk here and there, not all the time, but anyway. But yeah, so it was a lot of thinking and a lot of redoing to get the Raven in this film to be where it was at. It wasn't an overnight thing. It was me staying up constant nights trying to figure out how to write this script on, how did Rick die? Who killed Rick? Who did that? Like, how did he, it was a whole bunch of trying to combine the story together, and then I ended up combining it together, and I made it so, spoiler alert for some of you who haven't watched it yet, I would definitely go watch it before you continue listening to this, or watching this, or whatever the fuck. We ended up having the counselor that my character had team up with his other brother Kale, aka Colby, to kill him without me knowing, and then finally telling me, and then get into this whole drama. And yeah, it was a lot of thinking. And we also were we were gonna do a crazy fight scene, but we thought it was gonna be too much, and especially where this day and age, and blood being a problem, because the blood that they make now stains clothes and stains skin and tastes fucking awful. We just decided to do like a wrestling down type scene, no blood,
I was a taste subject. Let's just say that. Let's get that right.
And obviously, shooting myself, well, character Jake, to kill him, and shooting Kale. So it was a hard one to definitely write. I'll say that. Redirecting it, had 2 scripts and had to trash one of them. And I didn't want to trash one of them, but That's just how it fell. Unfortunate. But
Very unfortunate, but it's alright.
it's all good. It came out
I
good.
broke that fucking gun.
You know, the film came out great. It did well for the final Raven. Yeah, I don't know how to add to the Raven about it. I don't know if there's anything you want
I
to add
need you
to
to
it.
come over here and here and defend me, but
I don't know if there's anything that you want to add to the Raven part before we transfer over.
no, it's alright.
But it was fun.
Go ahead.
It was fun while it lasted. I do plan to make scripts and stuff now that there's a trail that I can film on. So I don't have any scripts out yet, but I will definitely be doing a lot of short films for sure. Oh my fucking god, dude! Definitely. I will be.
It was great. No, it was probably. It was really good, to be honest.
Definitely gonna be getting into more of the filmmaking again, for sure. Do some fun little scripts, fun little shorts, and all that good stuff.
Gavin, we found a ray gun. Gavin, we found
Dude,
a ray gun.
I suck at this. I haven't played this game in so long.
Yeah, no, it's alright.
I gotta get Jug. That's what I need to get. I know where it's at. Just like, oh fuck.
But no, I truly think that was probably one of the best things. The trilogy, is one of the best things that you've made
Oh, for sure.
in a long time.
I just didn't think it was gonna blow up as it did with that clip alone.
Right.
You know, like it
It blew up
definitely
bigger than you
wasn't
thought.
expecting a 1.6 viewed clip that I only made for video production for a project. I didn't think.
And it blew up bigger
It
than
blew
that.
up.
Instead of becoming bigger than that, yeah.
Yeah, and it came to be a film. So, greatly appreciated for that, for sure. So,
Okay, now let's talk about the big elephant in the room.
what big elephant in the room?
What you're sitting in right now.
Oh, yeah, so let's talk about that.
You already forgot you got that? Wild.
Because I'm focused in playing, that's why.
Yes.
I'm very focused right now. Trying to not die again.
Well,
Because I have Jug and I have stamina, so.
well now you gotta talk. So
Yeah.
go ahead, buddy.
So, a lot of you know that a lot of you grew up with me. I started this channel when I was about 14, 15 years old. I'm gonna say. About 14, 15 years old. And you guys have seen this room that I've been in for a long time. I've been in a room, one room, for 21 years of my life. And I finally decided to move out. It was time to move out. And there's a really big reason that I will not say on social media until, you know, I know everything's gonna be fine. But,
Right.
yeah, I moved out into an apartment. So I'm in a new, complete different place. It's gonna be fun to make content here. That's why I say it's gonna be great to make films and stuff now, because I live on a trail. Well, not on a trail, but I live by a trail. And me and my girlfriend already walked the trail, so it's like I saw so many good spots to film, to do like little like short scenes and like horror scenes and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be definitely getting back into writing and filming again, just to do like little like scripts and little like short things, like to post. Probably make a new channel maybe and do like a production channel. I mean, I already have a production channel. I have more in productions that I might start posting on for like short clips and whatever, but I'll be definitely posting some on the game channel just to see how you guys think of them. So, but yeah, so I am no longer in that room. I am in a new room. It's the bedroom of the apartment, but it's great. Spacious. I have my own corner. All my shit set up and all. So I'm happy about it. I'm very, very happy that I'm out on my own. It's a complete different world when you're on your own. It's weird. I'll say that for a fact. It is weird being on your own, waking up in a new like place. I mean, I've slept. This is gonna be my. I slept here Saturday, so Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So this is gonna be my 5th night in the apartment, which is crazy to think about.
Which you worked hard for that, so it's alright.
You know, I've thought about, you know, I've obviously my mind's also thought about home. You know, I do miss home, miss my mom,
You're
miss
gonna
my
miss
dad.
home.
You know, I miss them, but you know, I
It's all
haven't
part
like
of life, really.
I haven't cried about it.
Oh, I got the message, bitch.
Like I'm not homesick, because I'm excited. Like I'm excited to see where I'm about to go with my life. I'm stoked. So it's like I'm not like upset. I mean, yeah, I'm upset that I moved out. I'm upset that I'm not gonna be with my mom and my dad anymore, and it's upsetting
Which that's
for sure.
Yeah, yeah, it is upsetting for sure.
But you know, it's like it hits here and there. Like I think about it a lot sometimes. I do. Like, oh, home. You know, I miss it. I will have my dog here soon, so
I was gonna say, when is he going?
he's coming. I'm waiting.
Tan.
But my dog will be here with
I'm
me.
gonna go unlock the vault for us.
Right.
Yeah, good old Tan.
But my dog will be here. Unfortunately, my cat won't. He's too old.
25, which is understandable.
So I'm not gonna force him to be here as much as I want him here. My decision, really.
You're just trying not to stress him out.
Yeah, I'm not that mean to my kitty. I love my cat.
Have that cat
But that's
forever.
fine because I am getting a new one, so it's fine.
You're getting a new cat?
I'm getting another cat.
Another one?
Yeah.
Damn, we're getting a new dog.
I'm gonna have a cat and I'm gonna have a tea, so I'll be good.
25, 37, 41. Oh, I'm happy you're getting a new cat. What kind of cat?
I don't know. We know the name of it. The name's weird
What?
because we know the name
What is
because
it?
it's one of Emily's like childhood friends that are giving us the cat. Name is really
What is it?
familiar.
What is it?
Goes by the name of Fatty.
Oh my god. No way!
The cat is fat and lazy,
Oh my god.
so they
no,
named it Fatty.
Jesus.
And depending on what it looks like, I might be
Is that
changing
his
the
actual
name because it's
name?
only a year old. Yeah, it's the real name. And it's only a year old.
Yeah.
So I might be changing it to Fluffy.
Do fluffy. I feel like that'd be better. What kind of color cat is it?
Don't know. We haven't seen the cat yet.
Alright.
We're waiting for them to fully move in their apartment because they live like in the second building.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, well, what do we got next?
what do we get next? What do we have next? There's a lot of shit that's happened.
I was gonna say, so it's time to update.
A lot of stuff. A little bit of stuff has happened to you. Talk about your car. What happened to your car, Colby?
My Fusion?
Yeah, talk about that.
My
Tell him what's
baby
going
girl.
on with that.
Huh?
Tell him what's going on with your car situation right now.
So, Matt, I'm gonna send you a photo. This is a recording, right?
Yeah,
Are you gonna edit it at all?
probably not.
Okay, well, if you do, I'm gonna send you a photo. But
I might
I bought a new
appreciate
truck. He goes to by the name. You remember Fatty, right?
Fatty, yeah.
You know who's cat?
Yep.
So his real name was Storm, and he just passed away, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my new truck's name is he's Pearly. My truck is Pearly White, and I named it after him. So my truck's name is Storm. But onto my car. So I let my grandmother borrow it for a while for family reasons. Um, and it was entirely not her fault. It was this guy that was behind him. He was on his phone. He saw a hint of green and rear-ended my car, my Fusion. So we hoped it wasn't deemed as a total loss, but as of March, I think March 3rd, March 6th, March 3rd, March 4th. It was deemed a total loss, so I went a whole month without a vehicle, borrowing other vehicles, borrowing my girlfriend's vehicle. It wasn't a fun month. Um, so basically, I ended up buying, and it ended up being deemed a total loss because it got rear-ended. My engine was mechanically okay, but everything else was gone. My frame, half my frame was in my trunk. It was just it was bad. But I tried to move on from it. I did. I'll always miss that car. It's my first car. Everyone will miss their first car, but stuff happens. But in the end, I got 4 grand for that car, and I ended up buying a new truck, which I just talked about. It's a 2009 Chevy Silverado 1500. It's a great vehicle. It's under 2,000 miles, which is a shocker for a 2009.
Mm-hmm.
But it runs great. It's a great vehicle. It's probably the best vehicle I'll have for a long time. I'm hoping to keep that car for a while, honestly. But yeah, that's what's going on with my whole vehicle situation now. I bought a new car. I got my license back in January. They didn't even know about this. I got my license back January 24th. I got my license. So that's what I also did too. I became a grown up. Put my big boy pants on and got my license. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, no. That's my life right now. I'm on the verge. I might be getting an apartment and stuff like that.
Oh, fuck.
As a biologist, I classify this as an extinction event. Did you hear all your problems just melting away?
And I'm dead. Again.
But that's what happened with me. I thought in works of getting an apartment maybe. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm growing up.
To an extent. To an extent, I say.
But I'm trying to be better. That's all.
Yep.
Sorry. Did I?
No, for sure.
But that's what my life is right now. What else we got?
Let's see, what else do we got?
Bro, why are these people
We can talk about the future
Hear
of
me?
the podcast.
Yeah,
The
you
plans.
might want to fix your shit.
Maybe.
There we go. I hear you now. The future of the podcast. What do you mean by that?
Like, what do we got planned now? Like, what are we gonna do? We got a label coming. Like, we're on a label now. Like,
Honestly,
what are people gonna want to see? Definitely gonna have a lot more artists to interview for sure.
100%.
There is going to be a lot of artists coming on. Definitely have already been in talks with them. So
Yeah, I just don't know. We'd have to.
we're gonna
We'd have
definitely
to do it.
definitely gonna have to sit down and talk about that.
Yeah, which we'll come up to it. We could probably do a poll too
Yeah,
on
see
what
what
they
they
want.
want. But definitely
Which
gonna have
I'm
a lot
down
of
for.
artists. That's we gotta get in. I got a lineup of artists that are gonna want to be on the show. So
Just call me Dr. Tough Stuff.
Right, you start
and
including people from the label.
yeah, we're gonna be putting people on from the label onto the podcast. Um, Definitely gonna have Tyler back on for sure. Hypno, we're gonna have
Oh,
him
for
soon.
sure.
I've also came up with a brilliant idea. I don't want to spoil it, but I'll give a hint. Well, not a hint. Actually, I might just say the fucking thing, honestly. Um, so my idea
What?
of the podcast is obviously, to me this is a show. We are we're hosting a show for you guys
For
to
you
see,
guys.
for you guys to watch,
Yeah, so that's a problem.
and listen, and the whole 9 yards. So I've thought about doing some thing, and I've talked to Tyler, and he thinks it wouldn't be a bad idea if we started having the people from the label or any artists that we have perform live.
Got on level 5.
How would that go hard though?
And what I mean by performing live, I mean they'll pick a song, whatever song they want, their new song that's coming out. If they got an album coming out, they can play a song from the album, or, a single that they released from the album. You know, give them a chance to, you know,
Show their work.
show what they got. Because a lot of you, I've noticed, well, not a lot of you, I would say some, you know, when I talk about, like, podcasts, people think I'm giving the spotlight to the people who took the time out of their day to, sit on a pod for hours, and I'm not, like, paying them nothing. They're sitting on the podcast for so long. I feel like they should have, that I feel like they should have a spotlight on their show, a segment in the
Right,
show,
and I agree.
where they can show their talent. Because we talk about their talent, we talk about this, we talk about that,
But we don't get to show them.
and they don't get to, like, show they're worthy. So I feel like the podcast is definitely going to change. I'm definitely going to start having... I'm stuck in a corner. Awesome.
Hold up.
But I'm
You do this.
definitely going to have... start putting segments down for, like, when we have an interview, like, opening the show, me and Colby, and then we're going to have a segment of the person we're interviewing, and then we're going to have a segment of doing them a live thing, and then we're going to have the outro part of the segment. So I think doing that will be really good, because then we get to finally show these people what these artists can do.
Right.
And that's what I want. I want these people to
Alright,
see
I'm done.
these artists. Oh, I see you're down. Awesome. To show that these
Yeah, I'm done.
artists can do something. Oh, I got kicked.
You got kicked from the game?
Yep.
Oh.
Well, fuck. Okay.
Well, but continue.
Oh.
But yeah. So that's kind of my cue to end the podcast soon. But I'll continue what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I didn't get 5
Um,
coins. I didn't see your show.
But yeah, so it's definitely something I've thought about, and it's definitely one of those where I have really thought about it, and I'm still trying to think about it, because I'm trying to think how the live part would work. So, but it's definitely for sure like a big thought, especially with one of the people that I really, really want to interview, and have his band perform on live for a song.
Band? Wow.
Harmon.
Yo.
Like, I want to have his band perform on the show, or like have all the band members there, ask them all questions and whatever.
That'd be cool too, actually.
Have the whole band together and then start interviewing each individual person from that band,
Yup.
which I think would be cool as fuck. But it's definitely something that I'm thinking about and still working out. But I definitely want to start doing segments, big time do segments for certain things. But that's going to be probably the next season that we're going to do of the podcast, season 4. Even though we just only did season 1, it took a little bit to do season 2. A lot, like, again, we just talked about a lot of things happening in our lives that we're trying to figure out. And obviously, like I said, I've been in the process of moving. He's been in the process of getting a new car, a new job, and all this shit. And it's been a struggle, for sure, especially pushing content out. I mean, I've been doing really good pushing content on the gaming channel, but
There's just a lot going on, so we're trying.
there's a lot going on, for sure. There's a lot going on.
100%.
Yeah, there's just so much to think about the future of this pod. You know, I love doing the podcast. It's great. You know, we just sit here and talk for hours. And also let us know, like, if you guys like it when we're talking and playing the game, or you guys just like us talking. We're just trying to mix things up a little bit so it's a little more, you know, especially for the people who are watching the watching the videos that get posted on
Yep.
the YouTube channel and also on Spotify. You know, you guys are sitting there listening and watching, and there's nothing happening besides, like, you know, maybe Colby's face cam, my face cam, and whoever we're interviewing's face cam. Or, you know, it's just a picture of it just saying Chasing the Dream podcast featuring this. You know, that's all it's been for videos. And I and Colby pitched the idea of playing a game and talking. It works. I think it works. Just not with zombies, because I get distracted by talking and I lose concentration of the game and I die a lot. So I definitely would be a different game to try, like different games, obviously, but this was just a start. Let us know if you like it. Again, if you're just listening to it on like Spotify, and because I think you can just do listening to Spotify or also watch the video. I can't remember.
Minecraft could probably be better too.
Minecraft would be good.
Right.
I'm trying to think. I know Spotify you can listen and watch. YouTube you're definitely watching and listening, because you can watch the video, listening to the podcast, and you can just listen to the podcast. I know Apple and Google you're just listening. So for the people who are just listening, and I think for Anchor too, or you're watching the video too and listening, I can't remember. But definitely for the people who are just listening, definitely, like I said in the beginning, warning, gunshot fire, zombies, you know. You're going to have game audio, not just me and Colby talking. You're definitely going to be having game audio, because that's the only way you guys can hear Colby. Unless I mute the game audio and it's just me and Colby talking while you guys are watching us play games. But yeah, I mean, that's all I really got for today's episode. I don't know if there's anything else you want to add, Colby.
Well, no, we'll just have a sit down conversation, because this is spontaneous, because we needed it.
Yeah. I think
So we'll definitely sit down, have a conversation.
I'll say this. I wouldn't say me and Colby's friendship is terrible. It's not. I could say it's rocky, but I wouldn't say that either. Our relationship's weird. Our friendship.
We've just known each other forever, so it's just on and off.
But I think, obviously, there's a lot of stuff going on between, you know, him and Gabe, but that's a story we're not gonna get into. It's just gonna be, you know, I think this is gonna hopefully make me and Colby's friendship a lot stronger, and it's not gonna be so wavy. Like
Right.
how it's been wavy. And hopefully, you know, this can, you know, keep me and Colby in contact with each other and can, you know, grow a strong bond, and, you know. But I think doing this podcast, working together, pitching ideas, thinking of like segments, thinking of this, thinking of that, thinking of who we're gonna interview, thinking of that, you know, brainstorming together is gonna grow a relationship stronger. And it's also gonna work better too, because now that I'm in my own place, I can have him over and he'll be more in person than digital.
And I can do like videos. We can do like what? We can have video. You know, I could also thought about is we buy a Lego set
and build it.
and build it
I have
on
a
a
whole
video
bunch.
while we're talking about. No, we you get what I'm saying. We could do
Yeah.
that for a podcast.
Yeah, I have a
you
whole
know?
bunch.
have us watch us fail at Jenga. So we have like a bunch of stuff we can do.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of stuff that we can do for this
I
pod.
think it'd be funny, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, we'll
They'd have a good
definitely
laugh
talk
out of
about it, like off pod. But like, there's a lot of things, like I said, like doing segments. Like there'll be a segment probably where me and Colby are talking, then me and Colby are doing a game, or we're playing a game, and then we're
It's
probably
just
gonna be doing.
we're
this,
trying to
and
think of
watch,
more
you know.
ideas.
We're trying to think of ways to make this podcast more of a show than just like what we're doing. And
Out of the ordinary, not the same
I
thing
don't
as
want it to
other
be
podcasters like those
how other
people.
podcasts
Like,
are doing it. Like they're sitting there,
yeah,
like
different.
talking like what we're doing, having the interviewer in person, doing this, and it's like, okay, well, let's be different. Let's be a show. I think Chasing the Dream podcast can be Chasing the Dream show. I don't like the name of that, obviously. It's still gonna be a podcast because we're gonna be a show. It's gonna be like a radio show ish, but not really. Like we'll have like I said, segments where it's just gonna be me and Colby opening the video or podcast, and then we're gonna go into an interview, and then we're probably gonna do a segment of building a Lego set, or we're gonna go into a segment of doing this, going into a segment of that,
or
doing
board
an outro
games,
segment. Or
like just coloring
like,
something,
and also, like I said,
and just talking.
like we have an artist on, let's have him perform live. Like let's make him do a live
Right,
performance.
that'd be cool too.
So I think there's a lot of stuff that we got to talk about, and a lot of things that we got to go down the road with, and
I'm totally down for all of it.
start changing season 3 up a lot, and then going into season 4 we'll have a routine of what we're doing, and then we're just going to keep going and going and going.
I think it will be. I think this will be a great new chapter for all of us.
And it's definitely, hopefully, going to build me and Colby's friendship a lot more, where we'll always be doing something, and not just be like distant, and then we want to make something short, and then we're back together again.
Right.
We need to be me and Colby are gonna start trying to be on top of releasing podcast episodes. I don't want to make a podcast episode and we're gone for 2 months and hi, what's going on?
Right. I think we need to do a standard schedule.
Season 3 is, if I'm not mistaken, I think we do 10 episodes every season. I believe we did 10 episodes of 1, 10 episodes of 2. And we need to start doing 10 episodes of 3. And we've only done 2.
Yeah, okay, so we need to get on that.
So we need to get on the train.
We could do...
Because our last podcast was February
What days
10th.
would you think would be perfect? Yeah. No, so we need to... Yeah, no, it's been like 2 months. 2 months. So, yeah. So, I definitely think we need to make a schedule.
We'll sit down and talk about that schedule. It's only 10:21, so obviously... I told him that I have to go to bed at fucking
11.
11. So
Which it's okay because I get it.
I work early in the morning.
I do too. And then, I'm gonna start pumping out 40, 50-hour weeks, and I'm still gonna try to do this.
But me and Colby will think of a schedule. Think of like little things off of this.
Screw the internet for stuff to talk about. But it's definitely, I'm ready to get back into it.
Oh yeah, me too. I'm ready to get back into content creating. I'm ready to get back into podcasting again. But again, it's gonna be a little rough.
I'm ready to get back into streaming again.
Figuring it out. And also, I'm still in the process of still getting settled in here. I mean, I am settled, but there's still a lot of boxes around it. It's gotta get gone and cleaned. And
it's always.
There's always something to do in this apartment. There's always something to do.
There's always something to do all the time.
Yeah. Because it's also gonna be cool too. I can move whatever computer I'm using to record on. I can move it somewhere out in the living room, and we can do something out there with the mics. I got it all planned out.
And I'll even talk to my girlfriend about the camera because it was hers before it was mine, and she knows more about it than I do.
Yeah. So we'll definitely come up with something. So please, guys, stay tuned, subscribe, follow, do what you guys gotta do.
Like the video.
Yeah, like the video. We're try to see if this works for you guys. If you guys like it, if not, let us know, obviously. But guys, you can find us on any platform to listen on: Spotify, Anchor, Google, Apple, just to name a few. We're also on YouTube. You can watch the video and you can also listen to it. So I would definitely check the YouTube channel out. And we'll be posting clips and we'll be posting little things on our Instagram and Facebook. So if you guys have not figured out yet, but we have a Facebook and we also have an Instagram. Definitely go check that out. links for everything for the podcast will be in the description. Also, the link for the Slime or Die Facebook page, our label that we're now proud to be of, will also be in the link in the description. You guys can go check out all those artists and check them all out and follow that page because me and Colby will be there. We'll be
Oh,
on that
great
page.
people.
We'll be looking at that page. So definitely check out ZOD.
And hit that follow button.
Hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button. Definitely want to get out there.
Comment what you guys would like.
Check out my YouTube channel, Golden Ninja 03 Games. A lot of
Check
content
out
on there.
Sea Valley.
Yeah, check out Sea Valley.
I'm making a comeback.
You say that every time and you never do.
I'm trying to fix the internet. All right.
All right.
It's always the internet.
So, but we
I have a
appreciate you
video
guys.
that I've been editing.
Tyler,
My pen just
if
broke.
you're watching this, I really, really appreciate you, man, for giving this podcast an
100%.
opportunity to grow with you guys on this label. Big shout out to Hypno
My
World.
pen broke.
Check them out. Links. Oh, get the link tree again. I think I still have the link tree. But I'll definitely get the link
should.
tree for you guys, and you guys can follow him on any social media platform. But yeah, stay tuned because we may either be interviewing or we might be doing a solo podcast or we're going to be trying out the segments. So figure it out, and we'll see you guys in season 3, episode 3.
See ya.